What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders Awakened. We are here on the Insane Promenade Survival for what is really seems like about the fastest and easiest, just no frills spawn camp build ever. Now, my buddy Rect was doing a build similar as to this, and I played around with it in a few different ways to mix it up, and I think just the simplest form is just so incredible. Now, as you see, we are going beyond ridiculousness as far as a straight up spawn camp goes here. We are getting right on top of these guys on every single one of these lanes, and it just provides for a really super fast run. We're going to continue to do the same thing right here all the way around basically until we've got every single exit covered. So this run is pretty quick as well. Of course, for this video, it may not be the fastest, as I will be a little bit in and out of AFK through the waves that I jump forward on. However, just absolutely silly quick. So if I can manage to get these blockades placed right, we will be good to go in pretty much no time. My gosh, how is... Oh, insufficient resources. That will do it. So let's just go ahead and kill this lane to get things started, and we'll get those blocks down just as soon as we can. So just burning on through it. Want to get through wave 1 basically and just collect up some mana here. We got enough now for a flame burst tower. Might as well do it up. Two more mobs left. Maybe. Looks like we've got two archers that are immune. There is one, and number 2 is cruising around right up over here. There we go. Now, the objective of this one is just, as I mentioned, straight up quick and super fast and easy spawn camp. And it's just ridiculous at how plain and simple this is. So, obviously, we're going to be going with flame burst towers. We're walling it off right up front. And we're also going to need something to remove those elemental resistances. So, I think we've got two choices, really. We can go with something like a darkness trap at every entrance, which I think that is the route I'm going to take. But then in addition to that, we can also throw a strength drain aura on top of that. Now, I've done it both ways now, with and without the strength drain aura. It depends on your power level, I think. Once you get enough health on your blockades where you don't have to really worry too much about the kobolds, you can actually lose the strength drain aura and then go with 5. Oh yeah, 5 flame bursts per lane. Now, if you do use the strength drains, then you're only going to be able to go 4 flame bursts per lane, which is still pretty awesome, but obviously 5 flame bursts is going to kill those ogres a lot quicker than 4 will. Now, that's the other thing, is this build with really not super high stats at all can and will be part AFK. There's just no doubt about it. We've got the places to stand where you don't have to worry about the Dark Elves. All that is in order. I think for this run, and where most people will want to start off, is using a Strength Drain aura at each lane as well. So we're going to go ahead and set it up with those Strength Drains for this run. So it'll be 1 Darkness Trap, 1 Strength Drain aura, and 4 Flame Burst Towers at each wall. And that's basically it. There's nothing else to the build. It's short, sweet, to the point, but it's a super fast spawn camp. And like I said, with relatively low stats. Now, the higher stats you go, of course, you can drop that Strength Drain and go with that additional Flame Burst. And that's just going to make those ogres burn just even quicker. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll switch it on over to the monk. Just let that combat phase keep rolling. And we'll get us that Strength Drain at each one of the lanes. Now, what this is really going to do, obviously, we've got the elemental immunity being stripped off by the Darkness Trap. The Strength Drain is going to give us some protection against the ogres when they're wailing on the walls. It will also give us some protection against the kobolds when they're exploding on the walls, and it gives us 2 forms really of the elemental immunity removal, which is completely unnecessary. Just the darkness trap or just the strength drain alone definitely gets the job done in and by itself. Now you do want to make sure, just in case a Dark Elf warrior does sneak out, that your strength drains are also covering your flame bursts. And it looks like we are good to go here. Now all we have left is flame burst towers. And as you see, we've got 61 DU left. Flame burst towers are 5 apiece, so that's 12 flame burst towers. And that's going to give us 3 more per lane. So we're going to have a total of 4 of those bad boys per lane. Now these early wave ogres are just going to melt like you would not believe after we get these flame bursts down, of course. And we'll go ahead and play on through to that point. After we get the base setup in place, I will run through 1 wave and then jump on forward all the way through to wave 25 to keep this video from being just a million years long. So let's see, let's just go ahead and drop 4 of them about like that. Might as well just start the wave and get it rolling here. And since I will be in and out of AFK, I'm going to stay on this apprentice builder, as I'm just not going to be DPSing the ogres at all, which means I'm going to get that builder bonus. Now these are outside. I'm breaking my own rule here. And these flame bursts are outside of my strength drain aura, but I'm at a power level now where I'm just really not too concerned. And with 4 of those flame bursts there's no doubt that any Dark Elf warriors that come rolling out are just going to get punched right in the face. So not overly concerned about the Delphs at all. Just about there. Let's get 2 more. We'll put those right up front here. We don't have any ogres in this lane to worry about, so I don't really have to worry too much about any big cleave damage. And really, the upgrade priority is pretty easy. Just let the thing run, let the mana pull up. When you get to the point where your darkness traps look like they need a repair, or your strength drain looks like it needs a repair, instead of repairing them, just upgrade them and upgrade the flame bursts as you're making your rounds. And that is pretty much going to do it as far as upgrade priority. Now, as you see with this setup, we do have 1 DU left. You always want to make sure to spend all your DU, as you do get a builder, a full bonus, which is an experience bonus for using all of the available DU. So here we are. We're full setup now at wave 5, and actually already spamming upgrades. So we're in a pretty good way right at the moment, and you'll see these flame bursts are just going to completely annihilate pretty much anything in its path. With 4 of them here, you see the ogres burn quick. Now the benefit of the flame burst, of course, those fireballs explode, and as you see, both ogres are dying at the same time, as each flame burst shot is hitting both of them. As the fireball explodes, they're right on top of each other right there, so they're both just getting chewed away. No single target damage to wait to cycle through. It's just all straight punch to the face. There's just no doubt. So why don't we jump on forward all the way to wave number 25, and we'll show how this map ended up. Now, as I mentioned, there's no real upgrade priority other than just waiting for things to need to be repaired and then upgrade them in that order. But, you know, it's a really super chillaxed build. There's just no doubt about it. So moving right on along to wave number 25. And here we go in wave number 25. Now I've got everything upgraded throughout the map now, and it's pretty much been in chillax mode. So I can just kick it up top here and just kind of go AFK if I want. Now this is the spot that you would want to be if you are going to walk away, as none of the Dark Elf warriors can get to you. So they're not even going to aggro to you. They're not going to run around and try to get to you. They're just going to completely ignore you exist. Now I'm going to go ahead and contribute a little bit here though, as you know, I want this wave to go a little bit quicker. So as soon as I see the ogres come out, basically I'm going to get over and pop some overdrive going on these towers. And I'm not really sure. I played around with my options my video options while the map was running, and now I've got this glow stuck here, which I'm not really sure. I don't really remember seeing that before, but the frame rate, you know, in all these survivals, you get to wave 25, your frame rate definitely suffers. There's no doubt about it. We are going to need some optimization sometime down the road here, but the build itself is solid. Now, I did have one mob leak through. You see there's a little bit of damage to that core down there. I'm not even sure what it was, to be honest with you. It just kind of randomly happened, and then the mob was gone. But I know there was something down there. But altogether, pretty darn smooth run. We're going to see what the time's like. Now, I do feel like the times were a little bit better when I went Darkness Trap and 5 Flame Bursts instead of Darkness Trap and Strength Drain and 4 Flame Bursts. Now, I'm not really sure if that's just because the ogres cycle in as the ogres die or what, but it does seem like it ran a little bit faster with the 5th Flame Burst and no Strength Drain. But that, of course, is going to depend on how strong your walls are, as you're going to have to be able to survive all of those Cobalt shots as they blow up on those walls, no doubt there. And we are dropped way down on the frames over here. I wish I could get rid of that glow effect on the flame bursts, and to be honest with you, I'm not really sure what I changed that set that off, but it just feels like that is just dragging frames away from me. And looks like there we go. So we got the wave 25 victory. Not yet. There it is. So let's check out our giraffe and see what we got here. And got a purple one. Kind of a standard issue. Solid 12s all the way around. Anyway, that is the time. See, that was 1 hour and 2 minutes. So without a doubt, this run can be done very easily under an hour. It's a solid build. It's a really, really basic build, but it's quick and it's painless. It allows for you to walk away if you want to or need to walk away, or you can just contribute and make the run go a little bit faster. Now, that will do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel, and I will be back soon with more Dungeon Defenders Awakened. Thanks again. I'll see you next time.